Hello, you're in tune to MLB Life Lessons. This is Mentor Me Thursday, and this is part 2 of a special edition that I'm sharing with my daughter, Kiana. Kiana is a graduate from High Point University and from Pfeiffer University with her master's degree, both in her MBA and her MHA. And she has an undergrad degree in both business and Spanish. She has traveled the world in 26 years. Talk about the countries you've been to.
I've been to Spain, London, not London. Yeah, Spain, London, Italy, Austria, Germany, and I think that's it.
Is it?
For now.
For now.
Yeah, you know.
Where do you plan, like, yeah, what's the globe trip? I mean, come on, what are you thinking about?
Africa, Australia, I want to go to Prague. I want to see everything that God has made. Let's put it that way.
Where do you get this whole thing about? I was talking in one of our earlier segments about passion, and I was really mentoring around this issue of passion. Don't lose your passion for life. Where would you say your passion? Where did it come from, and how do you maintain it?
It came from, I guess, my inquisitive nature. I want to know about everything. And when I'm exposed to a little, I can't get enough. And I just feel that it is limiting just to know about the United States. There's such a big world that God's created for us, so why not enjoy it? Why not take it in? And I feed that by surrounding myself with people and opportunities that want the same thing. Because it's hard to have your passion by yourself. You can't keep lighting that fire. You need to almost it's contagious to be around other people. So that's how I keep it up.
You know, I think that's amazing, and I think that's a great mentoring point that you have to have people in your circle that are as on fire about their possibility as you are about yours. If you're in a situation now where you're the one that's bringing the torch and you have to always light someone else's fire, then at some point in time your fire is going to go out because there is need to reciprocate that. Talk about this whole issue. You made a statement at the luncheon last Saturday when you said the only limit you have on you is life. It's just time. Talk about that.
I feel that we put limits on ourselves just because of society. You know, money, race, academics. But the only limit that God has put on us is our time here. So we have so much time to do His work and to fulfill His purpose that we should just live limitless lives. I don't understand I understand not now, but I don't understand no. Let me just go another way because this is what God has put in me. I'm gonna get it.
And so, if there is a no that occurs, and I'm talking about within reason, because, you know, there are some, and I want to just balance this, because there are some sovereign no's, and those are the no's that are frustrating. That if God says no, then we're going to still do it our way, then we're going to shipwreck. But when you're talking about life no's,
I'm talking about
there are no life no's.
There are no life no's.
Wow. When we talk about impossibilities, and your whole shtick right now is this impossible, and share with our audience about how you spell impossible.
I spell impossible I''M POSSIBLE. So I spell impossible as I'm possible. That's how I look at the word.
So you will take a look at an impossible situation and see where you're possible in that impossibility.
Exactly. And if I'm not possible, then God's possible. Then God's whispering in my ear, yet I'm possible. So it works in every single way.
Well, you can tell this is my daughter because she can preach. She can preach. Watch this. So basically, he says, with God, all things are possible. And because you believe that, let me throw some stuff out at you. In John chapter 5, there's a guy who is at a pool of Bethesda. He's sick. He's been there for 38 years, right? So everybody's getting healed but him. It's an impossible situation for him to be healed. So what's his possibility in that?
He just waits on God. And God's going to actually move him or have him anointed. He doesn't even have to move. You wait. There's always a possibility.
All right, okay. Try this one. How's it going? Try this one. Mark chapter 2.
Okay.
There's a guy, the Bible says he was sick of the palsy. He was carried by four of his friends. They go get him to Jesus, get him healed, and they think that's possible. And then they run into the fact that the house is full. They can't get in. That's an impossible situation. What's possible in that?
You do what you need to do, climb over people and tear down the roof. You go get what God has for you. No one's going to stop it. No thing is going to stop it. You go get what God has given you.
Let me tell you about a possibility that is amazing right now in this moment. In this moment, my daughter and I talked about a year or so ago. My life's clearly been in transition moving to Georgia. But we talked more than a year or so ago about doing ministry together. And isn't it amazing, Yana? In this very moment,
That is.
we are doing the very thing. The possibility is now our reality. I am so proud. I love my girls, but this is your moment. You have arrived. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
We're going to be back with another segment on Meant to Be Thursday with my daughter, Kiana Brown.